guys, today we're going to go over the demo vendor for you guys, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through it straight from the beginning, from when you first got your box, and take it right through to the end. So once you get your box, you'll see it looks exactly like this. So what you can do is just go open, and you want to go copy to inventory. Okay, and there it comes in. So we'll just get rid of these little note cards because we don't need them for now, and we'll delete this. Okay, boxes are all copyable, so makes it easy. Now, next box, when we have a look in here, in our demo vendor folder, we've got demo vendor 1, so we're going to grab that box out first. Okay, and we'll open that one and copy that to inventory. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, and then we've got box 2, which is demo vendor bike scripts only. Okay, so we'll drop that one out, and we'll open it, and we'll copy that to inventory as well. Okay. Alright, now that we've got them in our inventory, first thing we're going to do is look at demo vendor 1, that first box we opened. Okay, and we want to grab out the vendor itself. Okay, you'll get this error message, don't worry about that, it's no big issue at the moment at all. So this is the vendor, very simple at the moment. It is modifiable, copy modifiable, so you guys can make it look a bit prettier, or make it look a bit nicer for your bikes, or however you want to do it, or you can just use it as it is. Okay, so now next thing I want to have a look at is I'm just going to right click and I'm going to open it and look in the contents. Now today what we're going to be doing is we're only going to be editing this HQCC demo vendor script. Okay, so that's the only one in there we're going to be doing. Now this email owner, guys, don't worry about that. I've been playing around with it all day yesterday, and it doesn't really seem to work. So yeah, just forget about that one. I'm just going to open this one quickly. Okay, so you can have a look. So some of the things you'll see in here, as you can see, I've already got my email address in there, but yeah, as I said, nothing came through, so don't worry about that too much. But the things we are going to be editing in here is line number 12. So this is going to be your price. So if you wanted it to say 1,000 linden for every bike you sell, or if you want it 10 linden for every bike you sell, or 100, you just fix that in there. The second thing you need to do is this line 16, which is the PIN number. Now this PIN number is very important. This is your PIN number, which will allow the vendor to interact with your bikes or your cars or your boats, whatever you want to use this vendor for. So today what we're going to do, we're going to change this PIN number, and we'll change it to, let's go 4321. Okay, something a little bit different. Alright, and then we're going to go save. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, when it's saved. Okay, save complete. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm just going to close it down for a minute. Now back over to your inventory folder. Now you've got 2 scripts in the demo vendor bike scripts only. Now these are the ones which are going to go into your bike. Now what we're going to open is the HQ bike access script. Okay, so we open that. Now you'll see here on line number 3, this PIN number needs to match the PIN number what was in our vendor. So I'm going to change that one, 4321, and I'll save that. Okay, excellent. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put these scripts into our bikes. So I'm just going to come over here. This is the first bike. Now these scripts go into the root prim of the bike. So they'll come up. So I'm just going to grab both of these scripts, and we're just going to drag them into there. Let them load, so they're both there. Excellent. Next one. Okay, so it's that one, and it is that one. Okay, excellent. Next bike. Yep. So I'm just going to put it in 4 bikes today, just so it gives you an idea of how the whole thing actually works and runs. That's cool now. And last bike. Okay. Alright, excellent. Now, next step. I've got the 4 bikes out here, ready to go into the vendor almost. So firstly what I've done is I've put this board here because I want to line the bikes up. So that's sort of how I want to see them sit in the vendor. I don't want to see them, like one bike up in the air, like, hang on, I'll just grab that one. So I don't want to see them sitting in the vendor with one bike in the air like that, another bike down through the ground. It just doesn't look right. So I'm just going to put these back. So I've just used this board just so I can make sure they're lined up to a place where I'm happy with. Okay. Alright. Now, next thing you're going to notice, you can see all these green prims here. Now these green prims are my root prims. So if I just click on that, there. Okay, you'll see that's my main prim with all the main scripts in it. Okay, so I've got that on all those bikes. Now this last bike here, or the first one, its root prim, okay, is actually the seat, as you can see there. So it's got a different, I've been able to use that as a root prim instead of that. So what we need to do for this is we're going to go Edit Link Parts, and we're going to go into Objects tab. I'm going to click on this first seat, and I'm going to go copy this one, Control Copy, okay, and I'm going to put that into my notepad. Now that's on your positions on the Z axis. Okay, so that's what we've copied for that first root prim. From there we're going to go to our second bike. We're going to click on that root prim, and we're going to copy the same axis into Z as well. Okay. Then the next bike, we're going to go and do the same again. Okay. Now this last bike we're going to do a little bit differently because I've got this on an angle like this. So what I'm going to do, I've unedited it. I'm going to click on the bike. Now you can see down here, rotation 340.52. So I'm going to go Control Copy that one. I'm going to put that one in my note card. And I'm going to take this one back over here and take it to 0. Okay. Now I'm going to go Edit Link Parts. I'm going to edit the root prim. And I'm going to take that to the position I want. So Control Copy. And we'll put it up here. Back in positions. Control V. Okay, so we've moved that root prim into its other location. Now, make sure you do this. Unedit link parts. Now I've done this like so many times and I keep forgetting to do that. So make sure you unedit the link parts, go back, take your original rotation, which is 342.50, so Control C, put it in rotation X, and that's put the bike back to where it needed to be. Okay, so now we've got all our bikes sort of set up, ready to go where we want them. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our demo vendor here, and we're going to right click edit, and we want to go into the contents tab. Now you'll see you've got these three scripts here. So the script we want to look at is a HQCC demo vendor script. So we're going to right click on that and open. Okay, so you've got all these settings down here. Now the only settings you're really going to change, look, if you want to use the email option, you'd change this one. So in my case it'd be info@sincitycast.com. Okay, so that's my email. So if I'm going to change it, look, the email function, I haven't found it to be able to work yet, so I don't know how to fix that yet, but we'll hopefully get that out later. Now, that was on line 8. Now, line 12. Now, this is the price for your bike. Now, it's automatically set at 1, so you might want to change that, say, to 100 linden or 1,000 linden per bike, however much you want. Okay, and then the next line we want to look at is line 16. Now, this is the PIN number and needs to match the number in the HQ bike access script. Okay, so we'll go, I'm just going to change it 1, 2, 3, 4, just to make it nice and simple today. Okay, and I'm going to go save. Okay, and I will reset it. Okay, now next thing we want to look at, okay, if we go back here, is our scripts which have to go into the bike. Okay, so If you remember the last one, we changed the pin number on the access. So we're going to go here, which is HQ bike access. We'll open that script up, and you'll see here on line number 3, this pin number needs to match. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll save it. And guys, make your own pin numbers up. It can be anything. It just has to match in both machines. Both scripts. So that saves complete now. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to place these scripts into the bikes. So I'll put that one. Okay, is that in? Yep. And then put the HQCC bike demo not running. Now with this one, don't set that to running, just leave as it is. It's all fine, it doesn't need to be changed at all. Okay, and that one. Alright, so we've got all of them in there. Now I'm just going to double click on this access again, just to double check that yes, it is the right pin number, the one I used in the other one. So I'm fine with that. Just going to reset it. Actually, I'll just go through and reset them all, it won't hurt. And that one. And then we've got our last one here. Where is it in this one? There it is. Good. Okay, now we've got all our bikes in there ready to go. So, next, take a copy of the bikes. Actually, I'll just make sure I've got none in here. Just delete them from there. Just to make it easier. So I'm going to go control more, take a copy, control more, take a copy, control more, take a copy, control more, take a copy. Now, if I was going to be putting these bikes out for sale, these green root prims, I'd be changing them obviously back to trans so they couldn't be seen anymore. Okay, so over here, onto our vendor. So we're going to grab the 4 bikes. Okay, so don't worry about that error script coming up. That's all fine. Okay, little error there, but as I said, don't worry about that. It's not an issue. It doesn't cause any dramas with it or anything. So I'll just click through the next bike. Okay, next bike. I have to click on mine because I think my graphics card's stuffing up. That's why it looks a bit crappy, sort of thing like that. So, alright, so there's our bikes in the vendor. Now, 2 ways somebody can buy a bike. First of all, they'll right click on this here and go pay, and yep, they'll accept the bike that way, and they'll get a copy of it sent straight to their inventory. Now, the other way, jump on the bike, go for a run. I don't want to fall off the edge here. Okay. Oh. Okay, they can now go and pay for the bike. This way. And they've got the bike there. Now what that's done is that allows them to actually keep the bike. So they can hop off it and they can actually take this one straight back into their inventory. And that's their bike now. So that's pretty much how it is, how it's set up and everything. I hope that's been helpful. Another thing is, let's say you don't like the position of the bike. Okay, let's say you'd like that bike to be a little bit higher. what you need to do is you go in here into the edit, you go into this main script here, the HQCC demo vendor script, open, and then you want to scroll down to line 58, which is just here. Now with this this part of the script here, you can adjust where and how the bike sits. For example, okay, so here I got -0.5. So if I change that to a 2, and I save it, reset, and you'll be able to see the bike. Oh, there it is, and you can see the bike's put it right up over there. Okay, not where we want it. So once again, open that one, down to line 58, and I'll point that back to, I think it was 0.5. Save it. Now also in here you can adjust the rotation of it as well. So in this section here, line 58, you can adjust everything you need to. Okay, I'll reset that. See if it's in the right spot now. Nope. Ah, that's right, it was minus, wasn't it? Okay. Put a minus sign in there. And there you go, all back to where it needs to be. Alright guys, well, once again, hope this has been helpful. And yeah, have a good one with your new demos. Later. Hey guys, hope you found that tutorial helpful. If you did, just like and subscribe. And if there's anything else or other tutorials you want done on anything in SL, just send me a note card in Word and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, I'll see you on the flip side. See ya.